guys, it is Arika Misha. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video, and let me just first thank God for allowing me to be here. I made it, and I thank God for allowing me to make it. It has been a journey. It has been a journey. Anyway, thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. This is Arika Misha. Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate your time. And let me get into what God had been talking to me about. And basically, you know, let me read my notes. Today's video, as you guys can tell, it is titled Get Over It. Get over it. Girl, get over it. I was talking to God about something. I had been dealing with. God said, I have given you the power to overcome. And yeah, I was just, talking to God about something, that I had been, dealing with. And, of course, I had already previously talked to God about it, and I brought it up again. And God was like, girl, I thought you got over this already. God said, you sitting here still talking about it. You still sitting here talking to me about it and, going on and on about it. God said, and other people have moved on. God said, let it go. Get over it. And you know what? That's how God, I'm laughing about it, but I wasn't laughing when God said it. That's how God be talking to me, Sometimes he just, sometimes he can be gentle. And then sometimes he can be like, girl, I done told y'all. That's how God, sometimes, he show us that tough love. He does. He shows us that tough love. Let me read here. A lot of times our past tries to come into our future. We need to know that once we take it to God and leave it with God, it's done. And that's exactly what God was saying to me. God was saying it's over. God said you're supposed to move on from this already. And you know what? Don't we do that? Don't we do that, y'all? We just hang on to stuff, or we say we let it go, and then some time will go by, and then it pops back up, and then we like, and the enemy just try to do it to keep us tripped up, to make us think, oh, you ain't over that. You ain't over that. Yeah. And I was just, talking to God about it, talking to the man, and God was like, girl, get over it. Get over it. And I'm sure he was looking like, girl, get over it. And you know what? The thing about it is, in all honesty, it wasn't that I was dwelling on it. You know how things just pop up in your mind, from your past, just, pop up in your head. And that's all I was like, Then I was like, God. And I just was thinking about it, and God was like, get over it. Like, don't start getting yourself thinking about it, and then it becomes this, and then slowly you back where you were, Y'all know. But I thank God. I thank God for being God all by himself. I thank God for saying, girl, move on, girl. Get over it. Get over it. Why are we discussing this again? God is so funny. God said, girl, get over it and move on. We have to trust God to give us the strength to get over things that he wants us to move on, and he wants to deliver us from. That is so true. That is so true. This is what God wanted me to come and talk about today, getting over it. And we all know what it is that we need to get over. We all know what that is. We all know what it is that we need to get over and move on from. We all know, and that's what God was telling me. He's like, don't start thinking about that. He was like, you sitting here talking to me about it, and she done moved on, girl, but you still sitting here. God said, girl, get over it. Get over it. Get over it. And that's truly, truly how it is. That's truly how it is. We sitting around like this, like that, and people done got over it. We sitting here dwelling on stuff, and people done went on with their lives, done got over it, and could care less. So you know what? I say, God, I thank you. I thank you, God, for your love. I thank you, God, for your grace. I thank you, God, for choosing me to be your vessel, choosing me to speak, your word, God. Thanking you, God, for just talking to me, God, when I need to be talked to. I thank God for telling me, hey, move on. Move on. I thank God for that, because a lot of times I would stay stuck in situations if it wasn't for God saying, girl, move on. I've given you the power to move on. I've given you that power. I've given you the authority to move on. And I thank God for that, giving me that push when I need it. Because a lot of times we would stay stuck in situations. We would stay stuck in situations. All kind of stuff we stay stuck in. And I thank God for giving me that push, saying, hey, move on. Get over it. Get over it now. Don't start back thinking about it. Just go get on over it. And that's what God was talking to me about, getting over it. Don't sit and dwell on your past, and don't, because you know what? In all honesty, we sitting here crying and whining and thinking about it and reminiscing about it, and the person, they done moved on. They done moved on. Moved on, honey. Moved on. And you still talking about it. Move on. Get over it. Get over it. It's the word of the day. Get over it. I said, okay, Lord. I'm going to get over it. I said, no. There's power in the tongue. I said, oh, I'm over it, God. I'm over it. And let's move on. And I'm like, you know what, God? You were so right. I said, because I got too many other things to be thinking about. Too many other things to be on my mind. I said, God, I got a lot on my plate. I said, God, and God, you done gave me a list of things to do. I'm like, I got too much to do to be sitting back dwelling. And like God said, you sit here whining and talking about it, and God said, she done moved on. Girl, get over it. He right. Get over it. So, all right, guys, that is our quick word of the day. Get over it. This is Arika Misha. Don't forget to go in the description box, guys. Click on that link to my second channel. Over there, I am cooking, makeup, DIYs, family vlogs. Y'all, I'm doing all kind of stuff over there. All kind of stuff over there. So, make sure you guys click on that link and go show me some love and support on my second channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.